Have you ever wondered if your cat actually feels bad after scratching you or knocking something over? In 2021, a group of animal behaviorists conducted a fascinating study on feline social signals, and what they found might change the way you see your cat forever. Over several months, they observed dozens of cats interacting with their humans after moments of tension or stress. The results? Surprisingly clear signs of what we could call an apology. Stay with us as we break down these subtle feline behaviors and what they really mean. Do cats have a moral compass? First, let's clear up a common myth. Cats don't really grasp the concept of right and wrong the way we do. They don't have a moral compass or a naughty list in their minds. So when your cat scratches up the couch, knocks a glass off the counter, or unravels an entire roll of toilet paper like it's the best toy ever, they're not doing it to be defiant or to annoy you. They're just doing what feels natural. That chair leg? It's the perfect scratching post in their eyes. Sturdy, satisfying, and conveniently located. That cup sitting near the edge of the table? Well, it wobbles when they tap it, and gravity makes things even more fun. To a curious feline, that's basically an invitation. But here's where it gets really interesting. While they don't follow rules the way dogs or humans might, that doesn't mean they're oblivious to your reactions. In fact, cats are surprisingly observant. They pick up on your tone of voice, the way your eyebrows shift, how you hold your body, even subtle changes in your breathing. They may not understand the why behind your frustration, but they definitely notice that something changed. And often they'll adjust their behavior not because they feel guilty, guilt isn't really in their emotional toolkit, but because they've made a connection. When I do this, my human acts different. That's a powerful motivator for a creature as independent and as quietly affectionate as a cat. Can cats sense human emotions? Cats might not wear their hearts on their sleeves, but don't be fooled. They're paying close attention. Think of them as quiet little emotional detectives. While they may seem aloof at times, they're actually taking in a lot more than we give them credit for. Take this. A study from the University of Tokyo found that cats can tell the difference between their owner's voice and a stranger's. Pretty impressive, right? But it doesn't stop there. They're not just listening for sounds, they're listening for meaning. Cats are remarkably sensitive to tone. A gentle, upbeat voice? That's a green light. A sharp, tense tone? They notice. And they don't just rely on sound. They're also watching our faces. A fascinating study out of the University of Bari in Italy discovered that cats were more likely to approach people who were smiling and speaking kindly. But if someone looked angry or spoke harshly, most cats steered clear. That's a pretty strong sign they're reading emotional cues. So no, your cat won't feel guilty like a human might after knocking your coffee off the table. But they will pick up on your change in mood. They'll sense something's off. And that's when they might show some of their quiet, quirky apology behaviors, like curling up near you, blinking slowly, or following you from room to room like a fuzzy little shadow. They may not say, "I'm sorry" with words, but in their own way, they're trying to reconnect. Powerful ways. Cats apologize to humans. Now let's look at the signs. If your cat does any of these after getting into trouble, they're likely trying to patch things up. Purring. Purring is one of the most distinctive and soothing sounds cats produce. While it's commonly linked to contentment and relaxation, purring serves multiple functions beyond happiness. Cats also purr to self-soothe when they're anxious, stressed, or even in physical discomfort, such as pain or illness. This low-frequency vibration can promote healing by reducing inflammation and pain, making it a natural coping mechanism. When your cat starts purring after causing some mischief, like knocking over an object or sneaking into a forbidden area, they're not expressing guilt. Instead, purring in this context acts as a calming signal. It helps them regulate their own stress while also diffusing tension in the environment, including the mood of their human. This behavior is an invitation to ease the situation and restore harmony. In essence, post-mischief purring is a multi-layered communication tool. It's less about remorse and more about emotional regulation and social bonding. By purring, cats signal their desire for peace and connection, encouraging you to relax and move past the incident together. Headbutting. Bunting. When your cat gently bumps their head against you, it's more than a simple act of affection. It's a sophisticated form of communication known as bunting. This behavior involves your cat pressing their forehead against your skin to transfer pheromones from specialized scent glands located around their head, cheeks, and chin. By doing this, they're marking you with their unique scent, effectively signaling to other cats and even themselves that you are part of their trusted social group or territory. After some mischief, this headbutt takes on added meaning. It becomes a subtle but powerful gesture that reassures both you and your cat that the bond remains intact despite any tension. In the feline world, scent marking plays a crucial role in establishing and maintaining relationships, so this quiet nudge is their way of reaffirming your connection and mutual trust. Headbutting isn't about guilt or apology in human terms. Rather, it's a peaceful way for cats to say, "You belong here, with me, and our relationship is still strong." When your cat bunts you after misbehavior, they're reinforcing the social bond, inviting you to reset the emotional tone and continue sharing your space as allies. Licking, grooming you. In the wild, cats engage in mutual grooming, known as allo-grooming, to strengthen social bonds and maintain harmony within their groups. This behavior is essential for building trust and reinforcing relationships, especially among cats who live closely together. When your cat licks you, they are extending this instinctual behavior to include you in their social circle, signaling that they view you as part of their family. Licking goes beyond mere hygiene. It's a meaningful gesture of care and affection. Cats have a natural grooming instinct, and by grooming you, they are not only showing closeness but also providing comfort. After a moment of mischief or tension, licking serves as a form of emotional repair. It's a way for your cat to soothe any lingering anxiety, both theirs and yours, and to bridge the gap caused by whatever caused the upset. Scientifically, licking also releases endorphins in cats, which can calm them down and make them feel more secure. By licking you, they may be sharing this calming effect, creating a mutual sense of peace and reassurance. So when your cat gently licks your hand, face, or even your clothes, it's a clear message. You're part of my trusted circle, and I want to maintain our bond. This gesture is one of the most intimate ways cats express affection and seek to restore harmony after a disruption. Kneading. Kneading is a deeply ingrained behavior that originates from kittenhood. When kittens nurse, they rhythmically press their paws against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow, a vital action for their survival. This instinct doesn't disappear as they grow. Instead, adult cats retain kneading as a comforting and meaningful gesture. When your cat kneads near you, it serves multiple important purposes. Primarily, it acts as a self-soothing mechanism. The repetitive pressing motion helps cats release endorphins, creating a calming effect that reduces stress and makes them feel safe and secure. This is why you might notice your cat kneading, especially when they are relaxed, content, or preparing to settle down for a nap. Beyond its calming benefits, kneading is also a strong indicator of trust and affection. By kneading on your lap, blanket, or close to you, your cat is expressing comfort and happiness in your presence. It's a subtle way of saying, "I feel safe and loved here." Additionally, kneading helps deposit the scent glands in their paw pads onto you, reinforcing a sense of shared territory and bonding. This behavior is a beautiful combination of nostalgia and connection, a throwback to their earliest, most vulnerable days combined with a present-day declaration of emotional safety. When your cat presses and kneads their paws on you, it's more than a cute habit. It's a profound message that you are their safe haven and trusted companion. Play invitation. When your cat suddenly brings you a toy, pounces excitedly around you, or bats gently at your hand, they are extending an open invitation to engage in playtime. For cats, play isn't just a way to pass time. It's a vital part of their emotional well-being and social connection. Play stimulates their natural hunting instincts, provides mental and physical exercise, and serves as a powerful tool for bonding with their favorite human. Following a tense moment or a bit of mischief, initiating play can be your cat's way of diffusing any residual awkwardness or tension. It's a natural reset button, an opportunity to redirect energy toward a positive interaction. Through play, Cats communicate forgiveness and a desire to restore harmony in the relationship. It's less about erasing past behavior and more about creating new, happy memories together. This playful behavior often comes with enthusiastic body language, tail flicks, focused eyes, quick movements showing their excitement and trust. By bringing a favorite toy, your cat is actively seeking shared experiences and reaffirming your role as their trusted companion, showing the belly. When a cat rolls over and exposes their belly, it is one of the most significant and vulnerable gestures they can make. The belly is their most delicate and unprotected area, so revealing it is not just a cute display, it's a profound expression of trust and security. By exposing their soft tummy to you, your cat is essentially communicating, "I feel completely safe in your presence." This behavior goes beyond simple comfort. It signals a strong emotional bond where your cat lets down their defenses. In the wild, exposing the belly would be risky, making a cat vulnerable to predators or attacks. So, when your cat does this around you, it's a clear sign they perceive you as a reliable and non-threatening companion. However, it's important to understand that a belly show isn't always an invitation for petting. For many cats, the exposed belly is more about vulnerability and trust rather than a request for physical interaction. Petting the belly can sometimes trigger a defensive reaction because the belly's skin is sensitive and a natural reflex area. Instead, this gesture is more like an olive branch. Your cat is opening up emotionally and saying, "I trust you enough to let my guard down completely." Staying close or following you. When your cat starts trailing behind you from room to room, gently rubbing against your legs or curling up at your feet, they are communicating more than just a desire for warmth or comfort. This behavior reflects a deep-seated need for connection and companionship. Although cats are often stereotyped as solitary and aloof animals, many actually crave social interaction and emotional closeness with their trusted humans. Following you around the house or choosing to rest nearby signals that your cat feels safe and secure in your presence. This proximity helps reduce their stress and reinforces their bond with you. Cats rely heavily on routines and familiar environments to feel at ease, and by staying close, they're integrating you into that sense of security. Furthermore, rubbing against your legs is a physical way of marking you with their scent glands, a subtle but powerful message of possession and affection. It's their way of saying, "You're part of my family and I want to keep you close." This scent marking also reassures them and helps maintain their emotional connection. Misread signals. What's not an apology? Sometimes what we interpret as an apology from our cats isn't actually that at all. If your cat suddenly hides under the bed, flattens their ears against their head, or completely avoids your presence after being scolded, they're not showing remorse or regret. Instead, these behaviors are clear signs of stress, fear, or feeling threatened. Cats don't experience guilt the way humans do. Their reaction to being scolded or reprimanded is often about self-preservation. When the scolding is loud, harsh, or prolonged, it can overwhelm them emotionally. If your cat already feels uncertain or insecure in their environment, this kind of response can be even more intense. So rather than trying to make amends, your cat is focused on finding a safe place where they feel protected and can calm down. It's crucial not to confuse these fearful reactions with an apology. Misreading stress signals as guilt can lead to misunderstandings in how you respond. For example, trying to force affection or closeness immediately after a scolding will likely increase their anxiety and push them further away. Instead, the best approach is to step back and give your cat the space they need to regain their confidence. Creating a calm, quiet, and safe environment helps your cat feel secure enough to come back on their own terms. This might mean dimming the lights, speaking softly, or simply leaving the room for a while. By allowing them to return at their own pace, you're respecting their need for emotional safety. Giving your cat this time and space isn't just about patience, it's about laying the groundwork for trust to rebuild naturally. Trust can't be rushed or forced. It grows gradually through consistent kindness and respect. When your cat feels safe again, they'll be more likely to seek out your company and reconnect with you, creating a healthier, stronger bond in the long run. How to accept a cat's apology and strengthen your bond. Return the slow blink. The slow blink is one of the most beautiful ways cats communicate calm and trust. When your cat gazes at you with those relaxed, half-closed eyes, try returning a slow blink yourself. This gesture is like a silent, "I'm safe here with you," spoken in the quiet language cats understand. It lowers their guard and invites them to feel comfortable and secure in your presence. Slow blinking back doesn't just signal peace. It creates a shared moment of connection, helping your cat relax and approach you on their terms. It's a simple but powerful way to say, "I'm not upset, and I trust you." Speak in a gentle tone. Your voice carries more than just words. It carries emotion. After a tense moment or a little mischief, the way you speak to your cat can either soothe their nerves or heighten their anxiety. Using a soft, calm tone reassures them that things are okay and that you're not a threat. Cats are very sensitive to tone of voice. Harsh or loud scolding can make them feel scared or stressed, which pushes them further away. Instead, imagine you're whispering a secret or telling a comforting story. This gentle vocal approach encourages your cat to let down their defenses and reconnect with you peacefully. Offer your hand to sniff or nuzzle. Physical connection is important for cats, but it has to happen on their terms. Slowly extending your hand toward your cat gives them the choice to approach you safely. When they sniff or nuzzle your hand, they're checking in, saying, "I'm willing to come closer now." This moment allows your cat to rebuild trust in a gentle, non-threatening way. Don't rush it. Let them decide the pace. Sometimes, a slow approach can mean the difference between your cat feeling comfortable or running away. Offering your hand is a quiet invitation to reconnect and rebuild the bond one soft touch at a time. Engage in light play is not just fun for cats. It's a powerful emotional reset button. If your cat seems receptive, inviting them to play with a favorite toy or a simple string can work wonders after a stressful moment. Play helps shift your cat's focus from tension to joy and reminds them that being with you is a positive experience. It stimulates their natural hunting instincts in a safe way, providing both mental and physical engagement. This shared activity deepens your connection and can turn any leftover awkwardness into shared laughter and fun. It's like saying, "Let's move on and enjoy our time together." Reinforce trust for a stronger bond. All these small gestures add up to something much bigger, a stronger, deeper bond built on trust. When you accept your cat's apology by meeting them with calm, patience, and affection, you're teaching them that it's safe to be close, even after mistakes happen. Trust is the foundation of your relationship. It makes your cat feel secure, loved, and understood. Over time, this ongoing cycle of gentle communication and acceptance creates a lasting emotional connection that benefits both of you. It's how you move from simply coexisting to truly being companions.